And of course, I could. There we go.
Hello, friends. Do you have a moment so that we may discuss our Lord and Savior Minarchy? No, seriously, I'm just kidding. Hi, my name's Rick Robinson. I am the general manager of KLRNradio.com. We are probably the largest independent podcast network that you've never heard of. We have a little bit of everything, and by that, what I mean to tell you is we have news, pop culture, special events, conspiratainment, true crime, mental health shows, drama productions, and pretty much everything in between. So if you're looking for a new podcast home to grab a little bit of everything that you love all in one place, come check us out. You can find us on X under @KLRNradio. You can find us on our Rumble and our YouTube channels under the same names. You can also find us at KLRNradio.com and pretty much every podcast catcher known to man. So again, feel free to come check us out anytime you like at K.
We've got answers. We've got time. We've got theories that sound just fine. We've read the room. We've skimmed the page. Been wrong before, but never afraid. We'll tell you why. We'll tell you when. We'll tell you how. Again and again, we've got the tone, we've got the flair. We didn't ask, but we're still there. Men explain. Poorly you move.
Welcome, one and all, to Men Explained Poorly. Normally, the introductions would be done by Mr. Rick Robinson, but he's not with us at this moment, so we'll just get right into it and introduce the board of directors, as it were. Sorry, I haven't had enough coffee. First and foremost, this gentleman needs no introduction, so I'm not going to introduce him. Let's go straight to Delaney. How you doing, brother?
I am a fucking household name, so I don't, I can see why you punted on that one. Thank you. I'm just reveling in my own stardom over here. If you look at me, that door sunglasses.
Gotta mix things up, brother. Gotta mix things up.
That's right.
And hang on. There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
There who is?
Well, since you're the last to arrive, you'll be the last to be introduced, of course.
Loser.
And again, I had to get a dig at my friend Ordy. He's the sober yin to my raging yang, Mr. Ordnance Packard. How you doing, brother?
You are the Gracie Law to my Margot.
Awesome.
God, that promo picture we have going on right now just makes me want to smoke, so I think I will.
Oh, please light up. Smoke them if you got them.
Remember, court dates interfere with smoke breaks.
Exactly. And ladies and gentlemen, always remember that we are not the United Kingdom. We're not banning smoking. So fire one up if you got them. And last but certainly least, the guy who showed up late, Mr. Rick Robinson. How you doing, brother?
Hey, I was filling in for the guy who I didn't know.
I know. I'm busting your balls.
I know it's so good. I mean, there's not much there to bust, so it doesn't really hurt otherwise. So it's all good.
Self-deprecating humor. I love it. So, how has everybody been over this last week?
I'm back to work and I'm tired, boss. I had no idea how out of shape I had let myself get until I went back to work.
Hey, round is a perfectly acceptable shape. I had to learn it to pass.
No, just not keeping up with weights. I was still doing weights, but not keeping up on it. And then getting back there, and I mean, we used to joke that the two dudes closest to retirement could run circles around all the kids. Man, I was huffing today, though. So still
Dude.
did it, but man, I was huffing.
Actually, what you could do. I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm saying this as a fellow old. You can go on YouTube. They have like so many like 5-10 minute workout videos for like old people,
Yeah,
and it's
I could do that.
it's just basically simple calisthenics. Enough to get the heart pumping, enough to get the blood flowing, get a little bit of the burn going in the muscles, and you don't have to destroy yourself trying to prove that you're 25 again by bench pressing 4 times your weight. So
It's
Yeah.
funny talking about calisthenics. I had to go back for drug screening because I'm DOT, and my return to work. And so I'm just sitting there, it's like I haven't had enough coffee yet this morning. I'm just going to hang out. He's like, a lot of people do jumping jacks to help themselves pee. I'm like, no, but thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a
Did
new
not
one.
know that. Did not know that at all.
You know what? We all learned something tonight.
Exactly.
I mean,
It's like, no, I'll just listen to the
That-
sound of running water like a normal person. You crazy bastard.
But
right?
Savage.
actually, what I did do is I went on YouTube and I got some running water sounds.
There you go.
Yeah. So, because when you're required to pee on command, unless you're getting paid extra for that. Oh my God, I'm so enjoying the cigarette. I'm actually talking with it. Like we're having a conversation. Vincent knows.
Oh yeah.
Where have you been all my life? Cigarette. And why are you leaving me so soon?
Oh,
Love affair was
again,
passionate and hot and brief.
Oh,
Anyway.
As you put your lips on its butt.
Yes.
Okay. Now we're
Okay.
going
That's
to-
how I'm doing.
We're going into a really strange area, so why not just jump straight into the topic? As you can see by the title of the show, if you're watching, I'd rather die than go to the doctor, and yeah, a lot of us would. Not so much, the Western medicine has advanced, light years in the past 60, 70 years. They've cured a lot of diseases. They've extended lives. They've improved the quality of life. But, while not getting into the moral gray area of big pharma, basically what we want to talk about is the end user experience, what you have to deal with in going to the doctor, especially over the last 20 odd years, after a certain somebody who I will not name and should burn in hell was elected president and changed many things for the worst.
I thought you were drinking Sierra Coupe.
See Everett poop. Yeah. Okay.
Coupe. First Simpsons reference.
And we're 12 minutes in. So, yeah, good. Okay. For this show, yeah, that's good. My show, we're way off. But, yeah. It's... I think I have it a little bit worse than most because, I get my medical care through the Veterans Administration. And I think the closest analog to VA healthcare would be National Health in the UK. Because I'll be honest, when I didn't always use VA, I started using them about 10 years ago. And in 10 years, mind you, I've had 16 primary care physicians. They go through doctors like Gordy goes through cigarettes. Seriously. Oh, okay. That's going on the big screen. That's
Second
another
Simpsons reference in it.
another Simpsons reference, yeah. But yeah, I'm not going to get into my experiences because, as you can imagine, they're absolute dog shit, and I hate the VA with every fiber of my fucking being, except for the fact that I don't have to ask to get my prescriptions refilled. They just send me shit, even if I don't need it. I have literally, I'm looking at the container where I keep my medications. I keep them in like an old laundry tub because they send that many. Right now, I can see 9 bottles of 800 milligram ibuprofen. I will never have
You
to buy
know-
ibuprofen again, ever. And these are the good ones. These are
guy.
the 800 mils. These are the ones that knock out anything. The moment you take 2, you're good for 2 days. Ain't nothing gonna hurt you. But yeah, that's about the only upside to VA healthcare. So what I would like to do is I would like to hear you guys, your experiences. You know, whether with VA or whether with, you know, the healthcare provider of your choice. So let's start with Rick.
I mean, I honestly didn't. Well, I mean, I've never really liked doctors. I spent a good bit of my life in and out of the hospital when I was younger. But when I got older, I didn't mind it as much. It's just, for me, it's kind of turned into this thing where I have come to the realization that Western medicine actually doesn't ever try to fix anything. They just try to treat the symptoms, so we keep having to come back.
Exactly. That's a completely different philosophy from Eastern medicine. You know what? Western medicine is basically, prolonging the disease, and it gets back to the big pharma thing. There's more money. There's more money to be made in treating the symptoms instead of curing it. Whereas in Eastern medicine, they use a lot of herbal remedies and meditation and incense and stuff like that. And they seem to be a lot more healthy than
Yak
we are,
semen.
truth be told. Yes, yak semen. We can't forget that.
You got to figure during COVID, when they could have been saying, get outside, get some vitamin D, exercise, things that would have actually been more helpful than, but was no, let's just, clamp it down and just, experimental.
Yeah, in the end, it
therapeutic.
wasn't people's health that was affected. It was businesses. It was people's livelihoods. People's families. People couldn't attend family funerals. People couldn't go to weddings. Fucking 21 closed down. And if you're a New Yorker, that fucking hurts.
I watched my father die on a Zoom call and was not allowed to go to the wedding.
Oh,
I'm sorry, the funeral. So that was I will never not be salty about that.
Oh, I am so sorry.
The governor of Pennsylvania was living in Texas. Like, no, nobody from Texas can come into our great Commonwealth. And I was like, you fucking bastard.
Yeah, welcome to the Commonwealth. God, this place is so fucked up. Oh, great food though. That's what everybody says. Yeah, let's live like serfs, but the restaurant scene is so awesome. Eat my entire ass, motherfucker.
How many different ways can you have a cheesesteak?
Actually, more than you think, but most of them are disgusting. So yeah, I don't go. But hey, we got.
Yeah, if it's not a French dip, it's shit. All right.
Je ne comprends pas anglais. I do not speak your language.
Now, if you're in an accident, and
Yes.
in the United, there's no better trauma care on the planet.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
or if you've had a stroke or if you have a heart attack, it's as Rick said, it's the
If you have
where
cancer,
we're not particularly good is getting keeping you from getting there in the first place. Although that also is not entirely on the doctors because we eat like shit. We don't exercise. People aren't incentivized to take care of themselves because they are used to, oh, I can take a pill if it's like, well, no, I mean, you could, but there's almost everything has either a side effect or a potential side effect.
Yeah,
Nothing
it's
comes
the,
without cost. Everything is like, whether it's the 800 milligram ibuprofen, it's like, yeah, it's fine, but it's also, TikTok on your kidneys. That's
yeah, especially if you take more than 2,000 mils a day. But yeah, that's why I always limit myself to 2 when I have to take them.
that's why I
But
just stopped that and started drinking because there's no side effects to that.
absolutely
No,
not.
no
Nothing
downside.
like a depressant to chase the blues away.
That's right.
I'm
Speaking
fit as
of
a fiddle.
Speaking of pickled liver syndrome, but yeah, I mean that's one of the things that drives me the most nuts. That's like everybody figuring out that these diabetic drugs now have off-label uses for weight loss, and now all these people that are taking all these shots and injections and everything else, now doctors are like, these people seem to have an inordinate amount of bone issues. Well, duh.
No.
You're robbing their body's ability to absorb nutrients just so they can lose weight. And you don't
Yeah,
think it's going to cause other problems.
exactly, because Ozempic, in fact, the major side effect is gastrointestinal distress. I mean, severe. I forgot the medical name for burping, but yeah, you burp a lot and you have a lot of flatulence and you pass a great deal of gas, and to the point where it actually causes pain to do so. And what these people fail to realize is that, oh, I can take, I'll take an injection a week, and yeah, I'll be fit and thin and awesome, and people will love me. Yeah, what they don't tell you is that you have to take that weekly shot for the rest of your fucking life if you want to keep that weight off.
Well,
I
that and
think
you
you just
can't.
uncovered a conspiracy that they put that in Factor, the food service, because holy shit. Yeah, I lost weight, and yeah, but everything tasted like sadness, and I could not stop fucking farting.
And the one thing that pisses me off about these Ozempic people, the drug was initially created to help diabetics with their A1C count, with their A1C hemoglobin counts. And diabetes is a serious disease. Once you get to the point where you're insulin dependent and you have to take injections every day, that one drug, Ozempic or Synjardy or whatever they decide to put you on, yeah, there are going to be side effects, but it's preferable to deal with those side effects as opposed to, I don't know, fucking dying. And all of these people are like, oh, fuck the diabetics. I need that drug to lose weight. No, just, I'm
Well,
going to stop because it fucking irritates the piss out of me.
There are morbid obesity has its own panoply of you're going to fucking die, and diabetes being on the not being the least of it, but cardiovascular issues and on and on and on. So and there are people that, and I've worked with them, that they just don't lose the weight. They can go keto, they can exercise. It just, I don't think we know enough to know why some things work really well for some people and why they don't for others, or why some people have terrible side effects and some people have none. But like everything else, these things are supposed to be, people take it as the magic bullet. It's like, oh, I'm just going to do this and then life is great. It's like, well, you should also not be eating shit. So if if you are trying to lose weight and you're like, well, I'm just going to, take Ozempic, but I'm still going to do everything that caused me to get here in the first place, or at least
Exactly. I'll
kept
take
the
a
needle from moving
weekly
much.
injection, and I can still eat those 2 boxes of Ho-Hos a day.
Yeah, that's not a good.
All right.
Yeah.
That's just not good. I mean, yeah, you're
Hey,
going to drop some risk factors, but it's still.
Why you gotta
Still
call
not
out the ho-hos? Why you gotta call out the ho-hos?
Because they're not made by Dolly Madison.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, fine, whatever.
They're not made by Tasty Cake.
Brandis.
So my thing with doctors, I knew you were getting around to me eventually. Is So, as a well-established bathroom surgeon, because no, I mean, almost everything in my entire life, I've just fixed it with, putting my own sutures in, crazy glue, little,
Dude, I'm a
X-Acto
fair
blade,
hand
what-
with a single-edge razor blade. I've been there. I've done
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I
So
feel you. I
yeah.
know.
So it's like, if I have to go to a doctor, then something is actually significantly wrong. And that's when I get nervous, high blood pressure, whatever. But the one thing, going back to what you're talking about with Eastern and Western medicine, now that I'm back to work, I've been out for the last year with back injury. So I did the SI injection first. And then I did the facet injections, which neither of those lasted more than a month. I wasn't able to go. I was still in constant pain until I started acupuncture. And I know I've talked about it on here and other podcasts too. I'm like fucking CrossFitter when it comes to acupuncture right now. But
Tell you so.
that
I
shit,
tell you so.
it put me back to work. And so I don't care if it's waving a chicken foot over my head. That shit worked, So yeah, Eastern's got it all down. I still got to go in for a little bit of maintenance, but I'm not doing the full electrode, 30 pins in the back, and I'm just in there for little maintenance and,
Electroacupuncture is so
the-
fun.
The big difference is that Western medicine, like I said, you people fail to realize that your doctor works for you.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God, he's a doctor. He knows this, he knows that. No, in fact, he doesn't. Doctors are just as infallible as everyone else. And
yeah, that's the appeal to credential,
yeah, exactly.
appeal to authority.
And the relationship between a doctor and a patient in Eastern medicine is that they view themselves as a team. They both work together in order to find out what's wrong and to fix what's wrong. And that's an attitude that it's surprisingly rare over here, unless you're actually dealing, like Orty with, his acupuncture, and I assume you're doing chiropractic as well, or something like that.
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of. I'm doing more acupuncture than chiro, because acupuncture is kind of like that. I mean, chiro's good for like a few days, but acupuncture, I can go 3 weeks before I'm like, maybe I should make an appointment. But chiropractor, I last the weekend, and then I'm like, ugh, fucking pretzel. So, but in conjunction with the two, yeah. Because the main problem with my back injury was the coccyx. Everybody giggle. And so that's really hard to treat with chiropractor.
You wouldn't really. Yeah, there is a technique in they used to call it the brown finger, but there is a way to manipulate the coccyx, but you got to get awfully personal. So yeah.
Yeah, and my chiropractor ain't doing that. Which, you know what? For both of us, because he's got those fucking hot dog fingers, I'm good with.
Like the guys who are doing the MEPS physicals.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. Like Fletch, Moon River. Oh my God. Oh wow. Fletch reference out of nowhere. Holy shit.
Did you have your elbow in there, Doc?
But yeah, we
But yeah,
as
through the
the
whole
audience
thing,
can tell-
aside from the SI and the facet injections, was I don't know, meloxicam, cyclobenzaprine. Oh, some muscle relaxers and low key
that's right.
fucking Tylenol. Okay.
We've got answers.
My bad. I was rearranging the chat because it was annoying me, and I accidentally hit the middle of the screen, so it started playing.
Okay, fair enough.
We've got it all. Blah, blah, blah. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
No, I
God
think what
bless
we-
you, Vic Fontaine.
Yeah, I think what we all need to do is just take Delaney's medication of choice and then just all get together and just record us singing that.
Oh my God, that would be fabulous.
We could do that for the
That would
anniversary
be so
show.
much fun. That would be so much fun. I'm not even playing.
4 people in various parts of the country, drunk as lords, trying to coordinate vocals.
Which is kind of funny
Online.
because that was the whole premise for our plays.
Yes, and oh my God, what it's snowballed into. I love it. It's
Mhm.
amazing, and it's awesome.
I'm going to
And-
throw it out there now for those of you who don't know. Friday, the KLRN players,
Yeah,
everybody.
I
on this
think we've covered medicine about as well as we're going to. And we've got-
Friday.
Oh fuck it, let's just talk about the show. Let's pimp it.
Yeah. No. So we're all the KLRN players are doing the our spring play of Treasure Island, and it's going to be fabulous.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
what it involves is basically everybody in the KLRN family, if they choose to participate. Jeff throws a script together. We all get good and liquored up about 3-4 hours before the curtain goes up, and then we just cut loose. Because like already said, with the first show we did was War of the Worlds, and we didn't even do it on it. What did we do it on? We did it on Spreaker, I think.
Yeah, it was Spreaker back
Yeah.
then with Skype.
It was Spreaker and Skype.
Yeah, we did it on Spreaker was the chat program, and we had to coordinate everybody over Skype, and it was if you go back and listen to that old recording, you can hear bong rips in the background, and it was just we just cut loose. Everybody got fucked up, and we had fun, and it's gotten a lot more sophisticated since then, but in a way, it's easier because the technology that we have now, as opposed to a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
Because,
Jeff's really brought us up. To,
Jeff is amazing. He's in the chat, and he needs to take a bow seriously.
Yeah,
Because
seriously.
what he's done over the last couple of shows, he is. Dude, the old shows that we used to do, they were amazing and they were fun, but what Jeff's done with his production values and the technology involved. I mean, it's like ropes on the Goodyear blimp. It's that level of greatness. It's awesome, and I can't wait.
You know what I love? Every time we bring somebody new in too, is the first question is, so are we doing a rehearsal? Or the rest is like, no, it's a cold read with alcohol.
That's like, fuck it, we're doing it live.
Right. Skim
be
the
fair,
script,
that
know your
that
lines,
was-
figure
that
out how
was
you're
my
going to play the character, and that's what a lot of people don't know. They think we do. Jeff puts a fuck ton of preparation in it, but when it comes to the actors, it's just show up and have fun.
It's a cold read. It's like
I think I have 6 lines, and I'm gonna milk the shit out of them.
Dude, I want you to be the best Bill Shatner that you can be. I want every piece of scenery to have teeth marks on it. Just chew the scenery, go mad, and have fun, because that's why we do this. We have
My
fun.
God,
Yes.
Long John, what do we do?
And you got to do the hands thing. Risk is
I am.
business.
I am. Do I shoot him now? Or please remind me that at least one of those characters needs to be Shatner.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about doing Captain Smollett as Shatner.
Then I will not. Okay, perfect.
Oh, you have 13 lines, Delaney.
Yeah. I was.
Jeff just did the math.
Thank you,
Okay.
Jeff.
And
I was told there'd be no math.
So Delaney can see.
And math is on Sundays. Why is Jeff? Well, wait. Why is Jeff doing math on vacation?
Yeah, Jeff.
No, it's not really vacation. He's taking a busman's holiday, is what it is. So he's working while he's away. So
And he's working on
I
the play.
wouldn't. But yes, if you are so inclined, please join us Friday evening at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we hope you have fun because I know we're going to have fun doing it, and
Oh, yeah.
it would be great if
We
you
always
joined
have
us and had fun too. Look in the Jux
Oh, yeah,
on
that's right.
Discord, and you will see the math I did on vacation. I have not even looked
Let's
because
see.
I always forget we have a Discord. I need to turn the reminders on.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I'm.
Yep.
Did
Yeah,
you see
he
that?
didn't
Did you see that I almost wound up in Camp X-Ray today?
No, what'd you do?
I pointed out it was kind of, if somebody actually did stop Trump from using the nuclear football this weekend, that I was kind of sad about it. Apparently, X didn't like that.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah.
I mean, it was.
I mean,
it was
wh-
completely like hypothetical. If this happened, I'm sad that it happened, and I got the whole. You can either delete this or.
Yeah, because you have to remember, everything on X is what we call
fake and
FNG,
gay
fake and gay.
Yeah. Or fucking new guy.
Hey, Danny, thanks for joining us. Used to work with her.
Oh, nice.
And it's been worse.
Yeah.
which is-
So
Okay, gonna put it on the big screen. There you go. New people always go on the
Yeah.
big screen. There you go, Danielle. Glad to have you with us.
Hello, Danielle. Hello,
That sounded super creepy.
No, that'd be hello, Dan. That'd be
Hello, Danielle.
Oh, hello.
That almost sounded like the Mandela effect moment of "Hello, Clarice." Yeah,
I was just gonna say,
Are
have
the
the lambs
lambs-
stopped, Danielle? This is why we share the same brain, Vincent.
Yep. Have the lamb stop screaming. Fly away, little starling.
Ah.
Fly, fly, fly.
nice.
Oh, Jesus. I love this. This is awesome. Okay.
But yes, also with the play on Friday, we have a sneak peek, and I won't give it away, but we have a
Please
sneak
don't.
peek for our summer play at the end
It'll
of
be-
it. So
It'll be just a little taste, a free sample.
Will
if you will.
be
Just the
amazing.
tip.
a vignette.
Ooh, nice one. He's throwing
Thank
out
you.
the $10 French words. Vignettes.
I put,
Oh.
I, I put
Hey, I
that shit
started
in
with
my
the show
column.
with if it isn't a French dip, it's shit. So I'm carrying this down to Jean whatever. Fuck it. Never mind.
Champs-Élysées.
The River Walk.
Hang that shit in the Louvre.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's no secret basement in the Louvre. Oh, now I gotta check.
oh Jesus. Yeah, unfortunately, we get into this habit, Ordy and I, because we do my show on Sunday evenings, and a young lady named Janelle Waz joins us, and every time that we
And
come up
Jeff.
with like a piece of trivia,
delightful.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah, I know.
Ordy.
You're welcome. Thanks for
No,
finally
every-
joining us, Jeff.
Okay. We've gotten into the habit of using our Google Foo or our IMDb kata and just checking things. So now, whenever somebody says something, if you listen very closely or if you have the volume jacked up, you can hear keys being typed on the keyboard because somebody's checking something. Oh, I gotta look that up. I gotta look that up. Yeah. And it gets a bit.
I'm
I actually
only
got
sad that I can't manage to. Sundays are just that's family day, so I miss most of the Sunday shows. I try to pop in when I can, but
that's
damn, that's a fun show. God, it's a fun show.
we record these. Anybody can
That's
go
true.
back and listen to them at any time they want. You don't have to be there for the live show. Of course, you don't. But
Lies,
you don't have to.
liar, liar. You have to be there.
Well,
I mean, live is more fun. So there's
yes, exactly.
And for
Live
the
is
Vincent
more-
Charles Project, you also have to do the homework before, which, by the way, if you're going to be listening to the Vincent Charles Project this Sunday, you have to watch the movie Blackbird.
Yes. And I've posted links several times. You can find them on my timeline. But the great Michael Flatley, the Lord of the Dance, Mr. Riverdance himself, decided he was going to make a spy thriller with tones of Casablanca, and he failed miserably.
And
And
one of
so-
my favorite Beatles songs.
Yes,
Blackbird.
And
Love that
where's the
song.
mute switch?
that's a Harrison.
He mentioned the Beatles. Gonna mute him. No, I'm just kidding. I would never mute you, unless.
But
it was
before you
actually
mention the
sure I could
Beatles,
get away with it.
Oh, Vincent,
Yes.
I have to do a VC adjacent topic for tonight. My son listened to Rush on the way home today, and he asked who that was squealing as the singer.
But his
Please
mind is
You guys
not
ever want?
Loren.
You ever want a good time? Get Jeff on Geddy Lee.
Oh, dude, please tell me you listen to Fly By Night.
Fly by night away from
Why?
here.
Let me look up which song it was. Hold on.
No, Geddy Lee. He doesn't pronounce it Fly By Night. He says Floy by Night, and it's funny as hell when you listen.
I don't know how you sing like that.
I don't know how he sings.
First of all, you remove your testicles. Fuck, how much brandy did I put in this tea?
Not enough.
Or
She's a
too
fine
much?
girl. What a good wife she
She
would
is
be.
a fine girl.
But Orty's life, his love, and his ladies is the sea. Yep. We have totally gone off.
That
script.
happened.
And yeah,
What are the odds?
Never
Um,
That happened, America, and we let that happen.
And I appreciate it because it's been a shit weekend. This has been fun. So
Yeah. It ain't over yet.
that's true. And it is only Tuesday.
life like doctors at the VA don't use a lot of lube. You know, it's just
It was the spirit of radio.
Oh God, that's when that was from.
Doesn't
shit, I
matter.
can't remember the name of the album, but yeah, they were. It was the album after. Yeah, because I used to listen to them. They were entering their pop phase.
Yes.
They were doing much
Yes.
shorter songs.
Yes.
I just like that they didn't have love songs.
Yeah, love songs are kind of hard to
No,
do in
I-
prog rock.
And well, when your lead singer
But
sounds like a
the-
dying squirrel, it makes it harder.
Yeah, that too. I mean, I think the closest
Yeah, but
Tool
see,
ever
the-
got to a
the
love
one
song
thing that
is
I
Stink
appreciate-
Fist. One knuckle past the
Oh, Jesus.
borderline.
But the only thing that I really liked about Rush albums, leading up to present day, is they'd always put one or two instrumentals on every album, and those were always the best songs on the album.
Yes, because they didn't
Because
have
nobody sang.
fucking.
It was just three
Amazing.
Insanely.
incredibly gifted instrumentalists. Because Geddy Lee, voice aside, he's an amazing
Oh,
bass player.
100%.
Alex Lyson
100%.
is an amazing guitarist. Neil Peart was one of the greatest rock drummers in history. And when they do instrumentals, it's like next level. The minute Geddy Lee opens his fucking yap, he kills it. He kills the mood. It's
Yeah,
like,
and-
okay.
It's just
Okay,
like the
my
best
boner
Eagles
is
song
gone.
is "Journey
I
of the
can't-
Sorcerer."
You mean, yeah. See, I listening to Rush instrumentals is what I imagine hearing on the radio, jazz, first time in rural America. Amazingly
I
gifted.
I get where you're going with that. Yeah, absolutely.
And then they play you're like, oh man, this Rush band is awesome, eh? And then they play the next song, and you're going,
Who's strangling a cat?
didn't we burn records because Barry Gibb tried to sound like this?
No, see, the Bee Gees could get away with it, though. because they were the fucking
Well, yeah, they got away
I'm
with
sorry.
fucking Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band movie.
Well, I mean, come on.
We got to do that on VCP.
Yeah, any movie that has Maxwell
Yes.
Silver Hammer
Yes.
is okay in my book.
Portrayed by Steve Martin.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I gotta see if that's
You got to throw that portrait in there.
Vincent.
I
Check
love
and
it.
see if that's on Tubi.
See if it. Okay, hang on. I'll look and see if it's on TV. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to check for a film here.
And there's that typing while somebody's looking something up we were just discussing earlier.
Yeah, that
No, I'm not.
was actually me.
I'm not typing. I'm doing it on my phone, so it's virtually.
Well, somebody
silent.
was typing. I heard clacking.
No, that was
Not
me.
it. Not it.
Yeah,
That was my door.
It weren't me.
That was
brother.
my door. My dog was whining.
Nice.
Okay, Sergeant Pepper. Damn it! No, it ain't.
Okay, I'm seeing where it's streaming.
I would rather listen to Geddy Lee than Bruce Springsteen, though.
Oh God!
Absolutely.
It's-
Just saying.
Okay,
Just saying.
I be shocked. I agree with that statement because I can selectively now mute Getty's voice and at least listen to the instruments. That makes it enjoyable. I'm still going to turn the channel every time, but if you gunned ahead, you told me to pick the two. I'm going to go Geddy Lee over Megan Rapinoe every time.
So it's only available to rent on Amazon. But here's the cool part.
okay, do we have a
Excuse
copy
me.
on Tubi? I mean, excuse me, on YouTube.
It's got a
Have you
5-star
done
rating
the
on Amazon.
Adventures of Baron von Munchausen?
Oh, I love
No,
that
it's
movie.
not on Tubi or. We
I have
checked
that
on that
on-
recently.
Yeah, I have that on disc.
I want to.
81% 5-star rating for Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Should say movie because it keeps putting me to the album, and I don't want the album because I don't like the album.
Unless it's done by the Bee Gees with
Yeah.
fucking Steve Martin and Steve Tyler and
Steve
Peter
Buscemi?
Frampton was in it too,
and Frampton was in it too.
Wasn't Dinklage in that one?
and so was
Dinklage was in everything.
Donald Pleasance was in it too. There were a lot of people in that.
Now I
movie.
gotta look it up.
Okay, I don't want to see reviews. I don't want to see, oh, why did it fail? I just want to fucking watch it, and it's not on there. Okay.
Well, it didn't fail.
While-
Okay,
while you're looking
IMDb
that
gives
up-
it a 4.3 rating. Amazon gives it a 5. Anyway,
So while you're looking all this up, I do want to give a little bit on the subject about doctors.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, because you missed the main thrust of the.
I do want to
Of the
say
evening.
one thing. I may have to go to a doctor soon
Ooh.
because some dumbass decided to go bowling yesterday.
Fucking dumbass.
And if you haven't gone bowling in, say, over 15 years,
That's
don't try to
an-
bowl like you
yeah.
did when you were 15 years younger because you get home on a certain Tuesday afternoon with your left hip and left thigh going, I'm going to hurt you for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
Deal with it.
And Zeus is in the chat. Oh wait, that's Zorro. No, it's Zelda. Okay.
Yep. With every
There you
shot so far.
Holy shit, Carol Struken's in it.
Carol Sturken was
You
in
may
everything
remember
back
him
in
as
the day.
Lurch from the Addams Family.
Or Mr. Hom from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yes.
You rang.
And George Burns is in it too. So yeah. Alice Cooper. all
Dude,
of
mean
them.
everybody,
you-
everybody who was anybody
George
in the late
Burns. You mean-
70s is in that movie.
The original God. Screw Morgan
only
Freeman.
God.
There is only one God,
only one
and
that
it is
matters.
George Burns, and he smokes a magnificent cigar.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey Zelda, I miss you often, but my aim is improving.
But I will say, thank God for that movie. Oh God, because Terry Garr, John Denver, and George Burns.
Yeah. Fuck, I forgot Terry Garr was in that. Peak Terry Garr too.
Yeah, I like
It's like, oh my
Terry
God,
Garr.
John Denver is married to Terry Garr in this movie. I have a chance to get laid too.
Yeah,
Right. That John Denver was full of
I'm a-
shit.
I'm a Terry Garr fan. You know, honestly, she was amazing, but she's no Peter Dinklage.
There.
Peter Dinklage isn't Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, but
See-
can Peter Dinklage dance to the YMCA next to a fabulous wizard? No, I don't think so.
No, that's true.
That's true. Yes.
Wasn't Peter Dinklage in the
Yeah.
Men Without Hats video?
I hope so.
Oh Jesus, I would. Oh.
This has just turned into a VCP. That's fantastic.
Okay, you want some fun? Next time you are forced to watch all the Ewoks in Star
Yes.
Wars, that one that everyone's supposed to get emotional that dies, even though everyone else is really laughing. Imagine that as a young Peter Dinklage playing that, and you will look at that scene going, "Yes, thank God."
Dude, what we need a fan edit. You know, because a lot of people do fan edits of films, and they did one of The Hobbit that completely eliminated all the female characters from it, and it was amazing.
Yeah, and the runtime only got short by 45 seconds.
Exactly. But we should do a fan edit of Return of the Jedi and replace every Ewok with Peter Dinklage.
God.
I would pay every penny I have to see.
Okay, I didn't even tell Ordy this, who was the casting director of the play. You know how Sam always gets cross-gendered for her roles?
Yeah.
I almost hope that the only female in this play was Sam, and the only role she played was Mother, because I thought the irony level of that was off the charts.
Oh, Jesus.
But we didn't have enough dudes, so we had to add some extra
You know,
females.
You know what would have been funny is if you rewrote the role for Animal Mother from Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, it's me. We're shooting the wrong goose.
Oh, yes, we are explaining things poorly tonight. I love it.
Oh god, I almost shot T on that one. Yeah, way too much brandy in that. Oof.
There is
Said
no such
man
animal.
ever.
Oh,
Is
no
that
such animal.
euphemism?
Dude,
The
I've got
shooting
a bottle of Martell XO sitting in the liquor cabinet. I haven't opened it yet. I'm opening it on Friday,
Yes.
and I'm going to start drinking at noon. And I will be. That's my show prep.
That's fantastic.
No, because I was looking at the script. I'm like, how am I going to do this guy? How am I going to do this guy? Ah, I got it. And no, Delaney, you can do the Kirk thing. I was just fucking. I'm not going to do.
Oh no, go for it. I'm
not
We
gonna-
can always. We can
I already
coordinate
have a character model in mind for Captain
Excellent.
Split. So
Yeah, and,
I mean-
and off the record, off the record on a public podcast, VC has enough trouble tomorrow with what he has to record that, yeah.
oh no, I've already
Wow.
got it in mind because I remember that message I sent you was about a week ago
Yeah.
saying
Uh-huh.
I couldn't figure that one thing out. I figured it out. So
Okay.
yeah.
What's
Which, by
tomorrow?
the way, Rick, if you don't play your role as DeForest Kelly, I'm going to be extraordinarily disappointed in you.
Yes.
We've already had this discussion.
I'm-
It's already in the works.
Damn
Okay.
it, Ordy. I'm a doctor, not a podcast.
Ship shirt
celebrity.
weight. Yeah.
Oh. So,
So
how's everybody
I'm
doing?
going to be Dirk and Dick, and that's going to
Yes.
be very confusing. And that's also, I'm not
Well-
sure if I should be offended or.
No,
Dirk-
no.
Well, honestly,
Run with it. Run
Yeah,
with
Dick
it.
Rick?
Delaney,
Yes, sir.
I overrule. I don't want to say overrule because already agreed with me. I was like, hey, look, Delaney has two different parts. I think the easiest way to make it so he doesn't lose who he is to do Dirk and Dick. So there's only one letter change difference between the two.
Well, given my IQ, that's probably a good call.
No, dude, this is your moment. This is your moment to own both Dirk and Dick,
I don't know if I want to own Dick.
and to chew as much scenery as you possibly can.
And
Buy a guy
I
and
want to
train
work on
with
my.
it.
I want to work on my Foghorn and Leghorn voice.
Excellent.
and we'll be honest here for a second. When you look at our two leads, it's Dave and BZ. And people are like, who? Hopefully people know who they are. But they've all, basically, this time around, we gave them the lead because, really, Long John Silver, you look at BZ, is there a better... I think outside of Sarah as Alice, there's no better match than BZ for Long John.
What you should have done with the promo posters is just put Biff Seppi is Long John Silver.
But to be
capital
honest,
letters.
After Dave's first appearance, when we went to Wizard of Oz, I told Ordy, I said, we need to get him a slightly bigger role. And then when he killed it with Wizard of Oz, I'm like, okay, we need to make him a lead. And BZ with his last appearance, I'm like, this dude is bringing some goods. You want to give him a really big role next time? And we're like, oh yeah.
Oh, it's so big.
Oh, geez.
I was joking with him too. He's all, what am I playing, the ship? I said, yes, you must make waves crashing against the bow noises for 2 hours.
And he would. He would.
He would find a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the amazing thing about it is, you can basically throw anybody into any part, whether it's a lead part or a supporting part, or whether or not they just got like 3 lines. It's like an ensemble. You can expect everybody, depending on the role that they're given, to step up and be able to do it. And that's just you don't even get that with theater companies. And I've done amateur theatricals and stuff like that when I was younger. You don't even get that with like live stage acting, because there's always cliques. There's always people. I'm not doing that. How many lines do it? No. When you're doing line counting, that's fuck off.
Yeah.
You don't
there's
need
no ego in it all. And it's like we've got a freshman in this one too, Frozen Milk Duds. And I hit her up before. I said, okay, I'm offering you this role, but I want you to be cool with it because this is your first time out. Do you want to play the parrot? And she was like, oh my fucking yes. She went down. Okay, awesome.
And
Done.
dude, she's done stage work.
Yeah.
She played Shylock, for fuck's sake, in The Merchant
Really?
of Venice. Yes, she did. She sent me photos of it.
Wow.
And Shylock is not the biggest part in Shakespeare, because he's not really the lead in The Merchant of Venice. That's Bassanio and Antonio are the leads.
Right.
But the difficulty of playing Shylock is actually amazing because a lot of people say he can either be a good guy or a bad guy, but there's a way to play middle ground to make him not sympathetic and not evil. And she pulled it off. And very few people can do that, even professionals. And dude, if she wanted to be the parent, my hat's off to her. She's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a great role. That was actually the first thing I looked at was who had the parrot.
Thanks for me fighting over animal parts in the next play. Ooh, we should
I
do
played
Animal
Toto
Farm.
in the last play.
Yes, you did.
Pieces of it.
Oi.
Pieces of it.
Oi. I really wanted to do that in Sean Connery accent too, but that would have just been too hard to pull. How do you pull off Sean Connery with like one vowel or two vowels and like one? Yeah.
Wasn't that the script of Highlander 2?
We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
The only time
Highlander 2
the only reason we talk about Highlander 2 is for Michael fucking Ironside. He carried that movie on his magnificent Canadian shoulders. He's the only reason to watch it. So yeah.
As he does with every movie.
Oh God, yeah.
Total Recall.
He was
Welcome
great.
to the
Rick Ross.
party, Richter. Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. We're running over, aren't we? Oh, fuck
Oh.
it. May as well.
That's what she said.
He's not on tonight anyway.
Okay, so, shit. What else do we need to explain badly? Or poorly? Excuse me.
Life in general.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Feel free to...
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but in the beginning, Al flipped it around. He said, "Welcome to Poor Men Explained."
Badly.
You suck.
Yes.
Poor men explained badly.
Yes.
badly explained.
I like how I
poorly.
finally get
Poor
it. I
Men.
finally get the name of the show right, and you'll start calling it Badly.
Badly explained poor men.
Yes.
Hey, that just means somebody else didn't get it right. That's not your fault.
Everything's my fault. I'm used to it.
Well, that's because you're married.
No.
And it's because you're a man. Explained poorly. So, yeah.
Yes.
See, I don't know.
Married for 31 years.
Holy shit.
Sorry. I mean, congratulations.
No, dude, if
I
I
did.
if I had stayed married to my first wife, I would be celebrating my 41st wedding anniversary.
Yeah, I'd be on year 25.
Yeah.
I am fortunate I haven't been strangled in my sleep, so I'm winning.
I was married for 7 years, just not in a row.
Still counts.
Oh, jeez. Anyway,
There's no rule that says these anniversaries have to be consecutive, sir.
this is true. This is very true. Yeah, I don't
And-
know.
And nor were they with a contiguous woman.
There's a woman who was in pieces? That's pretty
Yes.
sneaky and disturbing.
I've never seen so many dead hookers in my life. God knows I have.
I have, yeah, one time. We try not to talk about the incident of 79.
It's like, how many dead hookers does it take to change a light bulb? Well, it sure isn't 7 because it's still dark in my basement.
Well, let's see. If the average decomposed hooker body is an average of 8.5 inches high, stacked, you need a
No math on vacation.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Fine. You'll have to wait till Sunday to find the answer out.
Okay.
Women, you can't live
And we'll
with
get
it.
the
You
answer on
can't
the
fit
Vincent
more
Charles
than
Project.
3 in the trunk at the same time. Yeah. I don't.
There's so many
Morty,
dead
I don't
hookers in this
know.
bad boy.
That pat the roof. Yeah. I don't know, Orty. Is it me? I mean, is
Yes.
it every show that I do we just stray wildly off topic?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. my work here is done.
Consistency is key.
Yeah, normally I try to wrangle more, but tonight I'm like, you know what? Just let them go.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God love you, Rick. Oh.
If you were a South Park character, you would be Captain Chaos.
I'd be General Disarray. Or
I'm just
Butters.
glad I'm marked safe from not being funded by the SLPC.
So far.
Dude, don't even get me
SPLC.
started with all that shit tonight. God.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
only
no
random
politics.
about
Just
2
had
hours tomorrow.
just had to get that joke in.
yeah, it's all distraction. Everything is fake and gay. Remember.
Yeah.
All
Well,
of it.
I do want to say one helpful tip for anyone listening. When you go to a hotel, make it fun for the people at the front desk. Don't be a dick. Don't be an ass. And it is amazing what gets gifted and handed to you when you're being nice to people.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I had the amazing, wonderful time of renting a hotel yesterday. What was yesterday?
Monday, Monday, Monday.
Specifically, what is the date of yesterday?
It was weed day. Yeah,
So can you imagine
an entire
Walking-
hotel smelling of weed. Yeah.
No, walking into a hotel at an hour before normal check-in, going, "Oh yes, I'd like to know what time your check-in is," and the lady behind you asks you, lady behind the desk asks you for your last name, and it happens to be 420,
Oh, nice.
and you happen to have the world's perfect last name for the date associated with 420. And she looks at her computer, looks at me, looks at the computer. I said, "Do you want to see my ID?" And she goes, "Yes, please." Not just because I'm required to. So I show her my driver's license. She looks at the thing again. She looks at me. She looks at the computer again. And she goes, "Yes. Is this your born name?" I'm like, "Yes, it is." She goes, "No way." I said, "Yes." I said, "Do you want the biggest irony of it all?" And she goes, "There's nothing that can top it." I said, "Tomorrow is my son's birthday. I begged and pleaded and had my wife go out for a 2-mile walk, hoping that she would deliver on 420. And she's losing it the whole time. Okay. And she's like, "Oh my God, I can't wait to get off work tonight and tell my husband." I'm like, "Okay." Didn't think anything
Come on,
of it.
Keo, just go ahead and call him right now. Take the time.
No,
Give him a call.
that's
Well,
the thing.
here's the thing. So didn't think anything of it. Went, got my hotel, checked in. We went and did some things. Checked out this morning. She gave me free coupons for the restaurant for breakfast.
Oh
Nice.
shit, that's awesome.
And
Yeah,
she's
that's
like,
it. I mean,
yeah.
go ahead.
And she told me, she goes, I wrote it off as your son's birthday present, but she goes, it was 100% because you made me laugh and changed my day yesterday.
Excellent.
And all because I decided to have fun with it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. So remember, these people are probably get some of the nastiest a-holes in the world coming to them. And the level of expectations that their upturned nose and their pinky sticking out at a resort hotel is probably off the chart. It took me 10 minutes of conversation to make her laugh, have a wonderful conversation later that night, and I got rewarded in the morning.
Oh, dude. I was just thinking, you also know what yesterday is. Yeah, and yesterday is, not only like World Weed Day, it's also somebody's birthday.
German mustache guy.
Yeah, German mustache
Yeah.
guy. And when you were saying that, when you were talking about, like your last name, she's like, "Is that really your last name?" I was thinking of that bit from Mystery Science Theater, with like lesser known actor brothers. And
Yeah, well,
Crow
it
just says Chip Hitler.
and it was what made it even funnier is at 10 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock last night, the local bar, I ordered food for takeout, and it was 2 slices of pizza, two nacho dogs, and 6 orders of hot buffalo wings. And I didn't think anything of it until I walked into the counter, and she's like, "Yeah, you here for a drink or food?" And I'm like, here for takeout." And she goes, "Oh, thank God, we were debating whether this was a real order or not."
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
To your larger point, though, there. One of the things I like about Northern Nevada, you go into a lot of places there, and it says the world is shorthanded. Be kind to those who showed up. Like a lot of the businesses have that sign everywhere, and I'm like, what? That's kind of awesome. That's taking care of your people.
It is.
Yeah.
And if you're one of those people who has worked that side of the fence, who've worked in like the service industry, whether it be in a hotel or a restaurant or slinging chickens to the locals at KFC, it's
Prostitution.
it's appreciated that some
Yeah.
people take that attitude. and because it's thankless work basically, and dealing with customers who are appreciative or who go out of their way to make you feel a little bit better is pretty fucking cool. But like I said, they're few and far between.
And I still think Orty needs to have a DBA as Ordnance J. Packard, Amish lawyer, and Pitchfork 5-time, 6-time champion, just so he can go into businesses like that and give his business card.
Jesus.
Yes.
Three-time Amish rake fighting champion.
Well, that's how I afforded my opulence and the
Yes.
the indulgences from the local parish.
Exactly. His horse buggy's built by Rolls Royce. Yeah. Jesus. I'm wondering if I've had too much brandy. Yeah. No, not enough. But
Is there such a thing as too much brandy?
no.
Apparently.
No. Not
I've
by
never
a lot.
met that mistress, and I dare not ever.
No. You can hear somebody savoring in the background. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess. Well, we ran a little bit over, but
Yeah.
I think we can call it a night, gentlemen.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll take the next few minutes going around the table, find out where we can find you, what you're doing, and what you're up to. So we'll start, as always, with Orty, because he generally has one of the longest lists.
This on this week, it's one of the shortest. You can find me as Ordnance Packard on Twitter, surprisingly still. You can find me tomorrow night on Rick and Orty. You can find me Friday night on the KLRN Players Extravaganza Treasure Island. Saturday, we will be recording The Curse of Stephaneros, and Sunday, you can find me on the Vincent Charles Project.
Outstanding. Delaney, where can we find you, sir?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. On Friday, I will be doing the good old Dick Dirk for Treasure Island.
Popping
And
that.
then,
Or is it Dirk Dick?
it depends on which way I'm facing.
Yeah, your name is Dick and Aggie is Seaman. Go figure.
Wow.
Giggity.
Giggity indeed. And then, of course, my other gig with
Wait, please tell me they're in the same scene.
They are.
Excellent.
No. Oh, darn it, no.
Damn it.
I was looking at the wrong list.
Do we have time for a quick rewrite?
No, actually, Dick on page 25 or 26 does have lines with Allen and Seaman. So yes.
Okay. All right.
That's-
Excellent.
Okay, situation salvaged. Okay, awesome.
That's going to be a hard scene.
Giggity.
Giggity, you.
All right.
But at least there will be a release.
Oh, Jesus.
We have a man down.
No?
We have a man down. We have a piper down.
Yeah,
And then, of course, the Curse of Stephaneros, and that's it, kids, because this is a silly place.
Awesome. Mr. Jeff, where can we find you, sir?
I will be playing a Black Man Friday night, also known as a servant. So that'll be fun for me. Yay. Send all the hate mail to the alien at klrnradio.com. Also, I'll be directing, producing, and doing a few other bits with that. Saturday recording The Curse, and probably Sunday, possibly after Vincent Charles Project, I may air an episode of Curse of Stephaneros. Other than
Nice.
that, don't, God, please don't find me this week. This is hell week for me. So, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
everybody leave Jeff alone until Friday.
Yeah.
Oh no,
And
Mr.
you can
Jeff
find him
not
on
here.
Twitter as a Cosmic Bard.
Yes.
No, Mr. Jeff not here. We not find him on Twitter this week.
I don't know. The Japanese ladies, my DMs might be open.
Yeah.
Okay, and Mr. Rick, where can we find you, sir?
Don't look for me as a trap. You can find me tomorrow, first at noon, doing the Rick Robinson show, where I'm sure I'll be ranting about all the shenanigans that happened tonight, including the Virginia vote. And then tomorrow night, I'll be doing a special episode of America Off the Rails, because I didn't do one last night because I was out running errands, and then on the boards for most of the rest of the night, either helping other people do their shows or hanging out with the Amish one. Thursday, I am off. Friday, coming back for the Rick Robinson show at noon, Weekend News Roundup at 3, and then I am going to be saying, damn it, I'm a doctor, not a promotions guy, because I'll be over there doing the whole Treasure Island thing with everybody else. That is Friday night as well, and then Saturday again, I am off. And for everything else, just check the schedule because I'm almost everywhere. KLRradio.com/schedule. I think that's all I'm going to say for tonight. Other than you can find me on X at RowdyRick73. So
Nice. And as always, you can find me on X as Yes That Be Charles. You can find me Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Vincent Charles Project, along with Ordy and Jeff and Janelle Watts. You can find me Tuesday nights here on Men Explained Poorly with our present crew, as stated. And Friday evening at 8:30 p.m., you can find me portraying Captain Smollett.
Are you ordering Subway that night?
Yes. MAGA lives here. This is MAGA country. No. On Treasure Island at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can also find me on the Curse of Stephaneros, which is being preempted because of the performance. And I'll be doing a recording with Ordy, Jeff, Delaney, Janie Mack, and oh God, I keep forgetting his initials. Don't be mad at me, Jeff.
No, it's okay. The Man EP, because
The Man EP. He is a man. He is a man now. We'll be doing the recording for that on Saturday evening. So yeah, let me do some adjustments to the screen here, because unless Rick wants to take us out, because he knows all the buttons to push and I don't.
You really just got to hit the one in the middle, but I got you.
Okay, so take us home, brother, and everybody have a good evening.
We've got time. We've got theories
Do we?
that sound just fine. We've